Welcome back to another episode of PA Whiskey Guys. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jesse.
And how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah?
Weather's nice.
Warm out.
It's definitely nice and warm.
And transmission's slipping. It's great.
In the truck, yeah. You might have some problems on your hands.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it's
I got
not
a
as
dirty
bad as
car.
I
That's
think.
about it. I need to wash it. Bugs all over the windshield from driving.
I think that's what we would call first world problems.
Yeah. There's a hatch of flies up where I work. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're literally everywhere.
Oh,
All over the ground and everything. It's pretty crazy.
that time of year, man. They're all out and about. Either way, I'm not complaining. Weather's nice finally.
Hope it stays. I'm sure we're going to have some cold days here coming up,
yeah.
but
I think it's going to get back down.
yeah.
But that's all right. Enjoying it while I can, you know. What's this? This is episode 64. This one I picked up, I think Virginia or West Virginia, when we had stopped down. We were going down to North Carolina. It is the Lux Row Small Batch Kentucky Straight Bourbon. It is finished in the PX sherry barrels. Now, I will not try to pronounce what PX stands for.
Pedro Jimenez.
Okay, there you go. Thank you.
I didn't know that.
Nope. I was going to say the X was a Z sound.
Yeah. I did not know that, actually.
Okay. Nice. Well, good. I'm glad you could pronounce that.
P-
Because
PX is on a bunch of things that, between you and John have.
yeah.
Well, not a bunch, but Penelope.
I had the Penelope PX Sherry, this one. That Cavalon's a sherry cask, but I don't think it's a PX.
No, it's not PX, I don't think. I remember seeing that there. Or not seeing it, I should say.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing the PX.
Yeah.
I don't know of any other PX. Because the Macallan, no, that's not a PX. That's just a sherry.
Yeah. That's a whole different category when you're talking about scotches, though. They have a lot of different things they can do there.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, so this is what we picked up. This was the first that I ever had from a Lux Row.
Yeah. They make other stuff, other bottles that you've had probably. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think they make like Rebel. They might make Rebel.
Do they make Rebel? Because I have a Rebel.
They might.
Rebel Rye.
I don't know. I don't know if it's in our notes as to what else they make.
Yeah.
They do make quite a few other things though.
Okay.
I used to know them, and we haven't really. Nobody discusses Lux Row.
No.
That I've seen. I have a bottle. It looks the same, but it's not. It's not this. It's their 4-grain single barrel something maybe.
Okay. I think the bottles are awesome though.
Yeah, they are really cool. They're definitely really cool the way they're designed and stuff for sure. I wasn't a huge fan of the bottle I have. I feel it's young.
Yeah.
It lacks a little flavor compared to other things. It's decent, but compared to some of the other stuff that we've had over the course of doing this, it definitely didn't wow me, if I want to say it that way,
Yeah.
So, but oh yeah, here actually it says, and a little bit of stuff in our notes. They're from Bardstown, Kentucky, which I didn't know that. They focus on traditional mash bills and modern finishing and blending techniques. So obviously that's where they're getting the sherry cask on this one or whatever. Mm-hmm. But they make things like Rebel, Ezra Brooks, and then obviously the Lux Row Small Batch.
No, I didn't know the Ezra Brooks either.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything from Ezra Brooks. I'm not even sure I've ever had anything from Ezra Brooks.
I haven't had that in a while.
Maybe a rye once.
Yeah. Because that's the cheaper side of, I think, they're cheaper bottles.
We can get them here in PA. Yeah, they're pretty accessible and inexpensive,
Huh.
But so this mash bill is 68% corn, 20% rye, and 12% malted barley. I feel the rye's up there.
Yeah.
Compared to some of the stuff we've been trying,
Yeah.
So.
Me too. See, there was. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I'm just kind of browsing over these notes again. I I don't know some of the facts that, I can rattle off quick because I'm more familiar with the brand, but definitely not this one. So,
No, and you don't hear much about it. Like, I've seen the bottles before, but
yeah,
never really heard anybody talk about them.
no, not really. Definitely not too many people. Like I said, online, podcasts, whatever.
And you don't see them on too many menus either.
No,
When you go out and about.
no, definitely not. I'm not sure why either, honestly.
No, and this bottle is 112 proof.
112?
Yeah, 112.
Okay.
So it's up
Yeah,
there.
that I didn't see. I'm not sure what the regular ones are. I don't know.
I think they're usually around 100.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Don't mind the dog barking in the background. We're recording inside, but the windows are open because it's about 80 degrees here in PA on the day we're recording this, April 15th. Happy Tax Day.
Oh, shoot.
Happy Tax
Was
Day.
I supposed to get that done already?
Yeah, probably. They'll be coming after you.
Yeah, well, hopefully I'll be around for next week's episode. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the nose on this a little bit.
Yeah.
And go ahead and say that the brown sugar is there. It's a heavy brown sugar. A little bit of I want to say like a cranberry. And then you get that ethanol as well. But I mean, the brown sugar is, I would say, the overpowering one.
Yeah, I'm getting brown sugar. The brown sugar is pleasant. I definitely get the ethanol punch, which is kind of crazy. We poured these. We've been sitting for 7-8 minutes now.
Yeah.
I'm getting a fruit in the background, right? And I don't know what it is. I can't pick it out. I feel that I get this on some of the other things that we try. If it's not cherry or if it's not raspberry or something like those type of fruits. And, I'm cheating a little bit, browsing over the notes that we have. Yeah. And they're mentioning fig. And I'm wondering if it's fig that I typically get. Because I know other bourbons that we try, or any whiskeys for that matter, have that note in there. So
Like a fig Newton.
Yeah, but I think...
I do like fig Newton.
So the flavor, the inside of the fig Newton, I get it. Yeah. So this is not that, because... The fig Newton, I think I would get the crust, whatever you call it. Oh, yeah. The cookie part.
Okay.
Which I think would throw the nose of that off, or the scent of that off, or whatever.
I would say that's the closest thing I've ever had to having just a fig, would be a fig Newton.
Yeah.
If it's even made with figs.
Yeah, I've never really had. Yeah, that's true too.
We don't know.
I don't know. But the nose ain't bad, other than the ethanol punch. It's. I'm surprised. I mean, I don't recall seeing an age statement on this. So.
No. There's not.
Kentucky Straight means it's at least 2 years.
Yeah.
Which is not super dark.
No.
Just by looking at it in the bottle. So
no,
it's probably a little young.
Real light.
But the nose is okay. I mean, it's nothing. The brown sugar jumps out, but you kind of have to dig for the other stuff, If it is in fact fig that we're getting, I don't know, that I'm getting.
Yeah.
I can kind of get a little grain, a little bit of the grain smell in there too, but it's very faint. When you get on the palate, I see her jumping in. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I chewed on that one a little bit, but not much sweetness coming from this one. So when we drank this the other night at the house, but we were also smoking cigars at the same time, and I gotta say I picked up more sweetness then, maybe because of a different palate change than I am tonight with this. So
I'm getting, I mean, the thing that really stands out for me on this one, there's a lot of spice there. My tongue is, it's dancing, all the spices on my tongue. I get a little bit of sweetness. I get a little bit of vanilla in there, but it's not over. None of them are overpowering. The spice is dominant for me.
Yeah. See, through the spice, I get a walnut.
I'm getting a little drying effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, oak.
Walnut or almond.
Yeah, I mean, could be the barrel influence. I am getting a little drying effect in it, and I get that. I get the reference when you say walnut. You know how they're just dry in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
it's
get
like
that.
it gives you cotton mouth.
It does. Yeah, that's a good way of of explaining it.
Yeah, again, I think I enjoyed it better with a cigar. And this is back. I mean, we had said this a year ago now. At this point, pairing certain whiskeys with cigars when you're sitting outside and when you're up at camp, and how the influence of the smoke on the palate's gonna.
It does, yeah. One
whiskey
complements the other sometimes. And I definitely think it was different the other night when we tried this.
Yeah.
Which is why we're reviewing it today, because we tried it the other night.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad thing. It's like a bad tasting now. I definitely think it was different then. I do kind of agree that it was a little bit more sweeter. I didn't get as much spice.
No, yeah, exactly.
If that makes sense. And I don't.
It was a little bit mellower.
It was. And I didn't eat anything crazy today that would ramp
neither.
up, to throw me off a little bit. So,
And that's like even on the finish, what they suggest is the finish leans dessert forward, but the dryness invites another sip. But for me, it's not dessert forward. It's mildly sweet. I would say it's not this drink's more like a pastry sweet than it does a fruit or dessert sweet.
yeah. So the second sip that I had, it's not as spicy. And again, first sip of the day. Although it's coming back. The spice is coming back now that it's on the finish. I mean, medium, long, warming finish. I get that. I don't get the dessert reference on the finish. I definitely don't get that. I get the sweetness on the front of the palate, and that's about it, really.
See, right off the palate, I get the walnut. It's like not even a pecan pie or pecan pie, however y'all call it. It would be like more just the pecan.
Yeah,
it would just be that.
I get it.
There's no other sweetness in it.
Yeah, it's like a dryness. Yeah, I get it. No sweetness. No. I get it. I understand it 100%. Walnuts is definitely. I don't get walnut flavor or taste anything like that, but I get the reference with the dryness part. Yeah, you've said that multiple times.
Yeah,
I do. I understand it.
I mean, it's not bad. I'm not gonna. I don't rank this up in my favorites. But again, when smoking a cigar, though, I enjoyed it. So maybe that's where I kind of put this in the category of is, maybe pair this with a cigar.
Yeah.
And enjoy it that way instead of drinking it, neat like this.
I was thinking in my head when you were talking there, I'm thinking that I wasn't sure if I can pick out that this is actually finished in something. But then I go back to one of the first, if not the first, finished whiskeys I had, or bourbons I had anyway, was the Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. And this reminds me of that.
Okay.
Of that, the drying effect, and that was my first that's the first bottle that I remember that kind of was finished. I mean, I probably had some, but I really wasn't paying attention, kind of like we are now. So,
It would be interesting to put all your PX sherry casks
in a blind,
like all the ones that we have. Or, I'm sure there are a few more out there that...
Yeah, I don't have any, so that's all you on that one. But yeah, I agree. I think there's...
Just to see if you can tell a difference. Like if there is if you can, I don't know, if you could taste the sherry. Now, the one... Oh, wait a minute. That Oloroso that we had a hard time saying, that's a sherry, right?
It is. It's just a different style, I believe.
Oh, what was that one that we just had? We just did that probably a couple months ago now. It's back in the beginning of winter.
We did Fiddler, I believe. I think we had a couple different ones. I think Penelope was one of them.
They have an Oloroso?
Yeah. Fiddler, I think we did.
Fiddler, I think, was the one we did.
I have the Fiddler one.
Because John was with us.
Yeah, I have Fiddler.
So even those, like if we took those and put them together, like do all the sherries,
Yeah.
and just see, because that Cavallon,
I think you would notice that though. That's
that's a single malt. Yeah, we would pick that up. But either way, I would still, because it's good. It's good.
I will say this kind of reminds me of that Cavallon.
Really?
With the heat and like the drying effect. That one gets me. I don't understand why. It does. It gets me, and
I think it's so much sweeter though.
It's definitely
personally.
Sweeter. It's definitely sweeter than this for sure.
Yeah, and the single malts hit differently too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Scotch. A lot of bourbon drinkers don't like Scotch.
Oh yeah,
like they just don't care for it at all. I personally don't mind it. I was on a kick of it for a long time actually. There's a lot of things. There's things I would still buy today. I think bourbon is a little bit better, and I think it's the sweetness that keeps me going to. Not that it's better. I think I like the sweetness versus the Scotch, and honestly, I might like the proof more. Scotches are typically not as high in proof. They're aged longer.
Oh, yeah.
They're typically not above like 90.
What are they average?
90, 80s to 90s, I believe.
Okay.
But
I did see a note here. It said that
there's exceptions. I don't know enough about the Scotch world to really have an opinion on them. I knew what I liked.
Yeah.
And back in the day and stuff. And John, and honestly, John's not here today as we're, 17 minutes into the podcast. He's traveling today. Or he's going to be traveling, so he's got some stuff to do, whatever. But
and treadmills do count.
Yeah. I've had some stuff from John that that I would never think to look for in the store.
Yeah.
Because I'm not into it as much as I used to be or whatever, but Now
I have seen notes before in the past, and we've referenced it, adding a few drops of water.
Right.
Well, I just did that, and it changes it.
Yeah.
Absolutely changed it.
Yeah.
And it can't be a proof thing, right? Like, it can't be
It is, yeah. Oh, yeah, it matters.
Right,
there's a huge thing. A couple things, like a couple of the bigger companies, like the low entry proof. I think Wild Turkey's one. Michter's is another. They go into the barrel low entry proof, and you would get more sweetness out of it. Again, there's so many factors. Where's it at in the rick house? Temperatures, all that stuff. There's a lot of factors in that, but
I tell you what, though, after adding the water, it takes that drying effect out.
Yeah,
which would make sense, right?
Yeah,
I
guess. Yeah.
I don't know. I might be onto something here. I might have to get one of them eyedroppers, and we add that as part of like how many eyedroppers
till you like it,
till you don't like it or like it.
Yeah.
Like let's find the worst one that we both rarely dislike, and then we see if we can add water until we like it.
I know of one that I don't really care for. It's funny you say that because it's a wine cask finish bourbon. I won't mention it, but we could try it.
You say it would be interesting.
Yeah.
The eyedropper, because there's people out there that I have seen that do that.
Oh, yeah.
And they say it took me 5 drops of water until I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Until it was to where they like it. And again, everything's subjective here because it's all on your own palate. So.
Yeah. You'd definitely have to chart that for sure, Yeah. You'd have to write that, keep notes on that one, so.
That'd be fun. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But we wrap this one up?
Yeah. We could wrap it up.
So I give this one a sideways thumbs for today. I gave it a thumbs up for the night we had a cigar with it because I feel like it was it was opened up a little bit. It was sweeter then, and
two different experiences. I agree with that. I mean, I'm not hating on it. I'm not running to the shelf. If I had this on the shelf, I'm not running to grab it.
No,
enough. But
no,
I wasn't crazy. It might just be me with this line of products because the other one that I have, which is not finished, I just didn't care for it either. And that was pretty young for me in my journey of really getting into it. So
yeah.
But again, it's something there. It's for someone. It might not just be for us.
Yeah, and like I said, I'll revisit it with a smoke or two. But All right. Well, for those listening, don't forget, like and subscribe. All the major platforms, especially where you're listening to us today. Facebook. We're also on. Are you still doing Instagram?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We do them all.
Instagram.
No TikTok, nothing like that. We just.
No, we ain't in the talk life.
No, it's so hard to do, and social media is changing. It's very time consuming. Yeah,
the algorithms changing on Facebook.
Yeah, it's tough. They're taking alcohol out of social media. It seems.
Yeah.
And which
but they're putting a
I
bunch of
understand
other
it, I
trash
guess,
in it.
But
yeah,
it is what it is. At least the platforms are staying. So our major platforms are, Amazon, Spotify, and Apple.
Yep,
they're the three majors, and YouTube is out there as well. Our audio goes to YouTube. Eventually, we'll have some video. I mean,
the little bit of video that we did, I wish I knew we were doing the videos that day, so I could have, kind of addressed appropriately.
Yeah, whatever.
It's all right.
Long work days makes you want to relax.
Yeah, it is. Yep, I think a few of them I was in a hotel room, so.
Yeah.
But, all right, well, either way, like, subscribe, leave us a message, let's start up a conversation. We want to hear what you're drinking as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Chris.
I'm Jesse.
And we'll catch you with your cork out.